Hey guys, welcome back to Weeb Wednesday. Hey, so this is Sam from the future. I am done with my army stuff right now. I apologize about last week. I was not able to get the video up in time before I left, just with copyright issues. You know, music is just so hard for some reason. I really hate it, but it's here now. Also want to address the issue with the whole Violet Evergarden thing. The movie, it's the same situation as the Demon Slayer movie. It released in theaters in Japan, now it's released in theaters in America, but it's not available online yet. So yeah, that won't happen until about August, September time frame, which by then, you know, I'll react to it when it comes out. In the meantime though, I'm going to be reacting every Wednesday on Weeb Wednesday to listeners, which, you know, got mixed feelings about from the reviews I've seen. But you know what? I'm looking forward to watching it. And then once, you know, we're done with that, then start up Mushoku Tensei. But anyways, without further ado, this is going to be my 25 best anime openings ever so far. It's not a tier list, just to let you know. There is one big separation between the rankings though, and that is only 1 through 10 are going to be the ones I listen to all the time. The rest of them, 11 through 25, are more of ones that I do listen to quite a bit, but not a whole lot. Alright, they're still, in my opinion, better than all the other openings I have listened to, and trust me guys, I did a lot of research. I've spent like weeks, maybe even a month on this video, just listening to openings over and over again, comparing them, you know, doing a lot of research to stuff I haven't even watched yet. Alright, there is a couple of openings in here to songs or to animes that I haven't even seen. And we're basing this off of only one criteria, and that is the song itself. That's right. It's not just the opening, what we see in the opening, because what they do in the opening is obviously the best parts of the song. No, I'm talking about the full song, all of its components. Again, this is going to be my own personal opinion. I do want to hear what you guys think as well. Alright, so when we're going through this, don't judge me too hard, alright? But I did do a lot of research, and of course, this is going to be based off of my own personal taste. It's going to be a lot of, like, rock and punk, just so you know. Alright, but without further ado, at number 25 in Mrs. Green Apple Inferno Fire Force Opening 1. Alright, this song is just fire, alright, as kind of the name implies, right? It's so good. I love the beat, the rock in it, and just picks up. What he does with his voice is also amazing. I'm just so jealous of... I can't sing, but I wish I could. But it's just amazing how much control he has and how high his pitch can go. It's a good song, and it just pumps me up. This is definitely what kind of got me hooked on Fire Force anyways. It's a pretty good show. You should definitely go check it out. I wouldn't say it's the best one ever. It's got its own little quirks, and obviously, you know, a lot of anime has that. So if you can handle it, go watch it. Alright guys, next on the list, can you guess it? It is Kai Kai Katan by Eve, Jujutsu Kaisen, Opening 1. Alright, I threw you off a little bit with the shirt, didn't I? Nope. Not My Hero Academia. It's not on this list. I don't find their openings that great. I do love them, but they're not, I don't think they're at this level of being like the best. I know a lot, I know people are going to hate me for that, but you know what, there's a lot of different types of anime on here, okay, so if you like the My Hero Academia ones, hey, that's good on you. It's your own taste, but also maybe you should become better. Anyways, obviously, I haven't really been listening to the artist Eve a whole lot. This one kind of made me pick it up, and this song just kind of proves his talent. All right, it's awesome. Same thing as before. You know, just kind of like the good beat, good rhythm, build up, control the voices really well. You know, I'm not a vocal coach, so I'm not going to go super in depth and all that stuff. I just personally like it so much. All right, now coming in at number 23. This is one of an anime that I actually haven't seen yet. It looks interesting, but I was doing a bunch of research. I picked this one up. I heard it, and I was like, whoa, hold on. Hold the phone. I need to stop and actually listen to this. This one, I listened to the opening. It was fire. All right. And then I watched the full one, and it's also really good. So here it is. This is Survive Said the Prophet, Found and Lost, Banana Fish, opening 1. You can just hear and feel the pain and the sound of that guy's voice singing, which, I mean, that is just beautiful. The inner emo in me is just like, oh, yes. I think it's a really good song, and it keeps up steady pace the whole time. Definitely go check it out, the full thing. I haven't seen this anime. I'm hope to watch it, hoping it's not a yaoi. I read one of those once. I didn't finish it. I didn't even really get halfway through it. I read a little bit, and then it started getting weird, and I was like, oh, okay, this is, you know, good on you, but not for me. Alright, now coming in at number 22 is from an amazing anime. It didn't make it as far as I thought it would, but you know what? It's got some dope openings. Alright, this is going to be FT by Funkus, Fairy Tail, opening number 3. Alright, I don't know what else to say about this song. It's just awesome. Out of all the Fairy Tail openings, there are quite a few, and there were a lot that I had to debate which ones I liked better. I'm a big fan of the first 16 openings, not so much all the later ones. It's kind of the same thing with a lot of other shonen animes. They just don't make it as good. There are no One Piece or Dragon Ball on here. I listened to all those openings. Oh my god, there is none that are really that great. Also, JoJo, ew. I mean, I'm not saying that they're horrible, but it is not a song I would listen to, just on my own. That's so weird. Don't hate me, please. Alright, coming in at number 21, we're going to continue on with the rock and roll vibe. I promise. Not all of them are like this, okay? I promise. But this is In My World by Rocky's Punked, Blue Exorcist, opening number 2. Alright, so this opening just right off the bat, it just hooks me in, and I'm just like, okay, let's hear more. Alright, I kind of got a garage band kind of vibe from it, it's just let's make a cool beat, and just kind of alright, start one instrument and here's the next, and then it's wait, okay, now where's this going, right? But yeah, I really like this one. It threw me off a little bit just because the openings are really good from this anime, but the anime kind of fell off. I love the manga though. If you haven't seen Blue Exorcist, or also titled Ao no Exorcist, you should definitely go check it out. It's very good. I would just read the manga for sure. The anime is trying to reboot itself, but I don't know how well that's doing, and if they're gonna even make a season 3. I don't think I've heard anything, but you never know. Alright, coming in at number 20 now. Alright, this is a all-time favorite band of mine. They make amazing music. You should go definitely check them out. This is Asian Kung Fu Generation, and the song is Ri Ri, and that is the Boku Dake ga Inamachi. Yep. Otherwise known as Erased. Coming in at number 20. So if you haven't listened to the song before, you definitely need to. They even have a single version or kind of like an extended version of it, which is really good. So if you're a fan of the beat at the very beginning, you know, it hooks me in, and it's really great. Keeps it on, you know, and you know the progression with the instruments and the lyrics just gets really good. Alright, now we're moving into the teens. At number 19, alright, this is Here by Juna from the Ancient Magus Bride, opening 1. Alright, now originally this song wasn't actually going to make it into this list. Alright, if the opening song doesn't hook you, you have to listen to the full version. What really got me was just the instrumental at the very beginning with the guitar. It's not the most climactic one. It's very different from the previous stuff that we've been listening to. I thought it deserved a spot on here for sure. Towards the end, if you listen to the full version, oh my gosh, like that guitar gets even better. You know, and just her voice is spectacular and amazing. It's very beautiful too. Alright, now moving into number 18. This one's very similar to the last one in the sense that it's more melodic. That's right, I know big words. This is My Dearest by Supercell from Guilty Crown, opening 1.
So everything that makes me whole, 今君に捧げよう.
So this song right off the bat just catches you off guard, and oh my god, it's beautiful. And I forgot to mention this with the other ones, but when Japanese music includes like English in it, for me personally, I just relate to it better. You know, I'll hook onto those words even more, and it just makes it more powerful in the song, I think. For me anyways, as an English speaker. You know, the beginning gets you, and then it drops off a little bit, you know, a little bit more mellow, and then it kind of picks up. Same thing though, you can still hear the emotion in her voice, especially when she starts picking it up even more. And then she, you know, the beat gets louder, and the instruments start picking up, and then her voice is just matching with it, competing with them. It's really good. I like it. Alright, now coming in at number 17. This is a very different take. Very different than any of the other songs on this list. Okay, but I love it personally. It's by Myth and Royd, which if you haven't listened to is a very strange artist. I don't even know what to call their genre. And this is Veracity, opening number 3 from Overlord. So, I told you this one was going to be weird. Myth and Royd, I've been listening to a whole lot more now because of this song. I think just how creepy and weird it is, just, oh, it just hooks me. It's so strange. And every time, you know, in the opening, the part where Shaltir and Albedo are like speaking,
Anything can be eaten, even if you say no.
I don't know, that just sends chills down me every time, and I always, whenever I listen to it now, I just imagine that scene, and it's just crazy, because they're, you know, they're just talking, and they go ha 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 ha, like they're crazy, which I love. Alright, now, moving on to number 16, also a pretty different take than the rest of the ones on this list. This one's got more of a jazzy vibe. It is Wild Side by Ollie from Beasters, opening 1. I am a big fan of jazz. I love it so much. I have like a whole playlist dedicated to jazz, and I've started listening to it more and more as I've kind of gotten older. Not that I'm old, okay? It's kind of weird a little bit at first, although don't judge it based on just the opening, okay? You need to watch like the actual music video or listen to the full one. There's even more in it, and at some point I think there's a guy kind of rapping in it, you know, more like a Pitbull kind of style rap, but it's still like jazzy. It's kind of cool. It's like more of like a pop with jazz kind of mix in it, you know, with a modern Japanese take, which I really enjoyed. Alright, now we're going back into the rock kind of punk vibe. Alright, this is Black Catcher by Vicky Blanca. Black Clover opening 10 at number 15. I'm not like the biggest Black Clover fan. I kind of fell off, but this opening is kind of make me want to go back and watch it again, you know, and pick back up, just because, oh my god, it's so fire. Alright, this opening, it threw me off a little bit at first whenever I listened to it with the piano. And I was like, okay, it's going to just be another, like, kind of cool, but not that great. And then it was like, boom, pick up with the drums and the bass and the, oh my gosh. I just was like, oh, okay. And then the singer came in and it was like, ooh. I was like, oh, whoa, okay. This guy's got a story to tell now, don't he? And he just, oh my gosh. It's really good. I love it so much. This makes me just want to like vibe with it. I can't stop. Like whenever I listen to it, I'm just like, okay, I'm nodding my head. I'm bouncing my body, you know. I'm just like, yeah, let's go. Let's F some shit up, you know. All right, coming in at number 14 is going to be My Soul, Your Beats from Angel Beats by Leah. But yeah, this is a beautiful song. It's really good. Very, oh my gosh. If you have not watched this anime, you need to, okay? This is definitely like a very good intro anime to people, I think, if you want to make them cry, okay? Because this is one of those that will make you cry, or at least make you want to. But yeah, it's very beautiful, the voice, the song itself, and you know, it's not like super sad, even though it is kind of a sadder song. It's still kind of upbeat and uplifting, and I can listen to it all the time. Alright, coming in at number 13, this is This Game by Konami Suzuki from No Game No Life. Again with the piano, oh my god, it just rocks my soul, man. It's just so good. And this is, honestly, I think this is better than the Angel Beats one. I know there's no tier list, but there's kind of a tier list in my mind. Alright, from here on it kind of gets a little bit better with each song, I think, anyways. Just so you know. Alright, but oh my god, this one is so good. I love it. Just the piano and then how it picks up the beat is just phenomenal. Also, this is a great anime, and I wish that the second season would come out, if it ever is going to. I thought I heard news about it. Please. Now, coming in at number 12. This is kind of like our first long anime, well, long shonen anime anyways, and that is going to be from Naruto. It is going to be Light of a Firefly by Ikko no Monogatari. Alright, so this one, alright, I think is my personal favorite out of all the Naruto openings. I know, some of you are probably in the chat right now like, what the heck is this guy talking about? You're probably thinking, no, Go by Flow is better. No, okay, it's not. I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me as much. Like, I like Go, don't get me wrong, okay? I think it's a good song. I just can't listen to it all the time, bro. Like, it gets annoying to me for some reason. And I just have to turn it off. Like, I have to skip it. And honestly, I'm saying, like, if there's songs in here that I just skip, it's not on this list, bro. Why am I calling you guys bro? My fellow weeb, senpai-kuns. I don't know. Alright, now coming in at number 11. This is the last one before we get into the real big hitters. Okay, this is Pride Kakumai by Chico with Honeyworks from Gintama, opening 15. Gintama is an amazing anime. I'm not going to talk about it. I know you guys have heard enough from me about it. But you need to watch it. Now, out of all the openings, this is my favorite by far. And that's mostly just because it is by Chico. Alright, I love Chico. This is probably the one that got me into her anyways. I don't think it's her best song, unfortunately. And it kind of disappoints me. The endings in Gintama are so much better than the openings. And one of them was actually one that I thought was an opening, but it was an ending. So that's why I had to reshoot this whole video. Which, by the way, if this video gets, well, let's just say it gets a decent amount of views. Alright, I'm going to set the bar a little low. I'm going to do like my top whatever endings. I don't know what number it's going to be depending on how many I find. Alright, now before we move into the top 10, I'm going to have a couple honorable mentions here. These are ones that almost made it, but not quite. Check them out. Okay, guys, here we go. Number 10. All right, we're moving into the real good stuff. And I'm going to start you off with a banger. All right. This is going to be, again, by Yui. That's right, Full Metal Alchemist, opening 1. Alright, so I had a lot of difficulty. It was between opening 1 and opening 4. I mean, this one just, right off the bat, hooks you. The beat and the song are really good. And then, the way how she speaks so fast is kind of insane. It's really crazy that she could do that. I wish I want to see that more. It'd be cool to just hear someone kind of rapping a little bit more. When they usually do it, it's kind of weird and wonky. The way she does this just flows so well. I love it. It just got me hooked. The reason opening 4 kind of didn't make it into this list was just mostly because it didn't really hit right. I listened to the full song, because there's that part where it's like really good, right? And then it kind of falls back and it's like, okay, what's this guy doing right now? Like, he hit me with a great lyrics and a beat, and then he's just like, oh, I'm just chilling now. Okay, here we go. Number 9. This is from Domestic Girlfriend, Crying for Rain by Minami. Okay, so the reason this one made it in, I didn't even know that this was an anime opening. I just love Minami, dude. Oh my gosh, I've fallen in love with her in like the past year. I listen to her music all the time. And this one is definitely one of my favorites. This one and Waiting for Rain are also so good. You should definitely check her out on YouTube and watch those like AMVs. Those are, beautiful. Domestic Girlfriend is not an anime I've watched yet. I've been contemplating it. I've heard things, and seen reviews that it's not maybe the best. I mean, honestly, I kind of like some trash animes. I'm sorry. That's just me, man. I'm one of those that's like, oh, there's this really good one, huh? You know what? There's this trash isekai that's just nice and lighthearted. It's about this girl that's been killing slimes forever, and now she has like a dragon that's her sister and some slimes that became her daughter. I mean, why not? Honestly, Minami, oh my gosh, I love her. I didn't even realize this. This was kind of more of a last minute entry as well. Same with Ancient Magus Bride opening. I wasn't sure about putting them in. This one though, I didn't know. I would have put it in much sooner, honestly. The reason it's up here is just because it's so good. I love this song. Minami is one of my favorite singers right now. I also love Lisa, Sayuri, and who else? Oh, Chico with Honeyworks. Duh. Oh, dude. It pains me that Sayuri can't be on this list because she just doesn't do opening songs, bro. Like, what the heck? I love Sayuri. Oh, if she was on this list, it would just make this list so much better. But she's not. Alright, number 8. Now we're going back into the rock kind of punk thing. Okay, I'm sorry. I just love it so much. But this one, again, is another one I didn't even know was an anime opening. I just thought, oh my god, this song is so good. And then I was like, oh, what? It's from a much older one, though, Hajime no Ippo, which is a boxing anime. And this is Last Alliance singing Heki Reki. Alright, I don't even know if I have to say anything. Did you listen to that song? Oh my gosh, it's fire, bro. It's so good. My fellow Weeb Senpai-kuns. That's what I'm calling you guys from now on. But anyways, yeah, this is really good. I don't think I've seen this anime either. It looks good though. I've heard of it for sure, and I know I've heard a lot of like good things. And just, it looks fire, and I want to check it out. And this song, oof, bro, there's actually a full version of the song in the anime, in which I watched. Like, I watched that part of it, and it's like this whole training montage. It does like the actual opening, and then it keeps going with further cuts, which is, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And this song is just, oh, so fire. Whenever I turn it on, I just can't like not listen to it. I'm standing alone, especially when he goes like, there's this part where he kind of drives and it just the music breaks and then it's just him saying the word Hecky Rag, and oh, beautiful. Okay guys, we're getting up there. Number 7. Alright, I tried not to do this as much as I could, but this is from an anime that's already been on this list. This is Core Pride by Overworld from Blue Exorcist, opening number 1. Now, this song, I think, is just superior from the second opening as well. Oh, it is just beautiful. The jazz again, the saxophone, bro. Oh, it is so good. I just couldn't help falling in love with it, and it sucks because you know, the way the opening's cut is very different from the full song. Like, it takes some of the beginning, some of the end, and one of my favorite parts is somewhere like in the middle and whatnot. And it kind of flows into the end though, but it's really good and just keeps going even longer. Oh, it's fire. Alright, so I had to put this one in here. Oh my gosh, this is just a fire song. I know you guys are going to agree with this. Alright, my shirts usually don't give it away, but this time it does. This is Gurenge by Lisa Bay from, you know what it is. Now, typically my shirts aren't giving these away, but this time it is. What can I say? You know, this is such a great song. If you haven't actually seen Lisa's first take on this song on YouTube, you should definitely check it out. I think it's really good. Just like the way she controls her voice is so much better. The song from SAO, the first opening, I forgot what it was called, but that almost made it on here. It was just... it wasn't as polished, I believe, as this one is, for sure. The way Lisa has just grown and progressed is just amazing. It's beautiful. Alright, now we're in the top 5. This is Change by Miwa from Bleach, opening number 12. Coming in, number 5. Alright, now I'm a big fan of Bleach, okay? There's a lot of great openings on here, and this one I thought was just better than the rest. It just hooks me in, just the way, you know, just change, and then I'm just like, oh, yes, and then I do it every time. Every time it comes on, I'm just like, change. I'm just like, yes, I want to hear it again. But yeah, this is a very good one. I love it. Bleach is amazing. I am waiting for the seasons to come out, and I hope they end better than the manga. Alright, this one is just a good song. It speaks for itself, coming in at number 4. This is Unravel by Toru Kitajima from Tokyo Ghoul. I gotta say, this is probably the first Japanese song that I ever, like, heavily listened to the lyrics, memorized them. I know the song word for word, like, seriously, and every time it comes on, I'm just like, oh, she at there. I mean, I don't know who doesn't, honestly. It's so good. Unfortunately, the anime does not follow suit. If you haven't read the manga for it, you have to, alright? It's at least Tokyo Ghoul manga, the main story, and then the Route A or Tokyo Ghoul RE or whatever it's called. The second half, it's so, like, jumbled. It's hard to follow. Like, even reading it, you're just lost. and unfortunately it wasn't that great. The first manga though, Tokyo Ghoul, was really good and so much better than the anime. The anime butchered it in the last 12 episodes for sure. Alright, here we are at number 3. I will say that these top 3 are probably the top 3 in my personal opinion. I listen to these all the time. They are just a cut above the rest. This is from Fairy Tail, opening number 1, Funkest, Snow Fairy.
Where are you going? 光全部集めて君の明日照らすよ
Alright, I did it again. I added another one on there, and unfortunately, you know what? It's going to happen again, okay? So comment down below what your guess was on which one is going to show up again from previous animes, alright? I'm sorry, this one is like so much better than opening number 3 though, I gotta say. This one hooked me in. I listen to it all the time. I just love it. The same thing with the combination of the English words, the beat, the song. I hear his like soul speaking to me every time he sings. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful. I love it. This number 2. Can you guess which anime is gonna be repeated on here? Take a guess. This is going to be Asterisk by Orange Range, Bleach, opening 1. Alright, I gotta say, I did have some difficulty with choosing whether or not to put opening number 2 on here as well. And opening number, what was it? I think like 13 or 15 is also really good. But, you know, I was trying to diversify this as much as possible and not have like a whole bunch of the same genre on here. Or the same anime, I mean. There's a bunch of the same genre. But, you know, this one's actually really cool. It's more of a kind of a punk pop vibe going on. You know, it's very interesting. And it's great that this song, in my personal opinion, keeps up with the times. Like, I love it. It doesn't get old to me. It just keeps going. Okay, here you go. Here we go, guys. Opening number 1. This is Colors by Flow from Kogias. Hey, I told you, Flow is a great band. Go just didn't hit for me. Flow, though, oh, beautiful. Love it. I get hyped every time I listen to this song. Whenever I'm like getting tired, I'm like, you know what, let's turn this on. Let's get pumped up. Or I'm in the shower, I'm just like rocking out, singing. You know, I'm like, wah, wah, wah. Oh man, I love this song. It is so awesome. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought. Which ones you liked. Did you agree with my picks? Were there some that maybe you didn't see on here that you think belonged on here? Or ones that maybe didn't belong on here? You know, did you think that maybe any of the ones that were kind of honorable mentions, do you think that maybe they should have been switched out? I don't know. Let's engage. You know, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Keep it civil, please. But yeah, I am enjoying stuff like this. And you know what? Next week or the week after, we'll be getting back to reacting to certain things. Probably listeners. Alright. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time on Weeb Wednesday.